Hello, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and thank you guys at Nail Addict for these wonderful gel polishes. So as I mentioned, I have some Nail Addict gel polishes here. I have the swatches, the bottles, everything basically ready to go ahead and just demonstrate this product for you, and also show you the set that we'll be going ahead and creating. So the bottles are actually really big, and they do contain a lot of product. They're 50 milliliters each. They're vegan, cruelty free, and they have a 9-free formula, which means they're free of 9 toxic ingredients. And so here's how the formula looks. It's a very thin formula, it's not too thick, which I actually really enjoy using them. They also have a really pleasant smell. They smell just like bubblegum, so every time when I open these or just use them, they're just really great to work with. This is how it looks. As you can see, I have like a lot of gel polish on the wand there because I have the bottles laid down like this. But yeah, this is how it looks. Now next, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the matte top coat. So here's how the matte top coat looks. I've tried over several matte top coats. They all end up streaking, or it doesn't have like the availability feeling. They just aren't it. And I went ahead and actually tried it out, and just look at the difference. It has no streaks. It has that velvety feeling and touch. It's just really great because it's the formula, and I really like it. And I definitely recommend if you're looking for a matte top coat, this is the one. Especially because during fall and Christmas, matte nails are super trendy. So I recommend this one if you guys are looking for one. And yeah, let's go ahead and proceed to the swatches. So here's how all the swatches look side by side. They're very pretty, super pigmented, and I just really love working with these. Especially because I really love neutral tones, and I just think these are really pretty. Now let's just go ahead and proceed right into the set that we're going to go ahead and be making. For today's set, I'm going to go ahead and be using these full coverage coffin nail tips. I will be sure to leave a link down below. I am not going to go ahead and be buffing the surface of the nail just because I don't really plan to, keep these on. So I'm just going to go ahead and just be placing the polish right on there just like so. I'm going to start by applying one thin layer on each nail, then cure for 30 seconds in between each layer. Now I'm going to go in with some top coat and then cure for 60 seconds. The reason I'm doing this is because I basically would just want to go ahead and protect my base layer, because in case I make a mistake during my nail art, I can just use some alcohol and clean that up very well without having to, add any lint onto the base color that I already have. So this is how the nails now look after curing. I'm going to go ahead and be doing a French design and a crocodile design onto the index finger. The colors I'm going to be using is the color For a Lady and the color Cherry Blossom. Here's how the colors now look, and using a liner brush, I'm going to go ahead and just be drawing a line in the middle to kind of indicate where I want my smile line to be. Now I'm going to go in with the second layer, fill that in, and basically cure for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with the top coat by Nail Addict, do a very thin layer only on the French design, just like so. And without curing, we're going to go ahead and be doing the crocodile design using the dotting tool and the color Cherry Blossom. So I'm basically kind of hovering the dotting tool over the wet top coat, just like so. And I do apply a lot of gel polish on my dotting tool. Then I go ahead and just continue doing that for the rest of the nail. Then after that, I do go ahead and let it just spread around freely for at least 30 seconds until I'm ready to go ahead and cure. So the French nail that I did previously, I'm going ahead and be basically using that as a reference to do my smile line on the next nail here. So now that I have my smile line done, I'm going to just go ahead and be removing it from the stand, and I'm just drawing some flames. The way I basically do the flames is by going ahead and just making sure that I go ahead and draw a line from the back all the way to the front. That kind of creates my flame design. I don't know if that makes sense, but I honestly don't really have a way to explain how I do the flame design. I just went with the flow. I basically just used another nail that I did a flame design on and just used it as a reference. But yeah, that's basically it. Then I just go ahead and cure. Again, I'm basically using the rest of the nails as a guide for my smile line. Once I have that done, I remove it from the stand and I basically just go ahead and draw my smile line just like so. Once I have my smile line and everything done, I just go ahead and fill it in and cure for 30 seconds. Once that has been cured, I'm using a dotting tool in the color Cherry Blossom, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw little random dots everywhere, then cure for 30 seconds. Again, I'm going to be using the rest of the nails to kind of draw where I want my smile line to be. Then I go ahead and kind of just draw half of the smile line, then a wavy line in between the nail. Then I'm going to go ahead and just fill that in. Now using the color Cherry Blossom, I'm basically just going to go ahead and fill the other half end of that, draw the smile line, and just basically that's all I did. I also do want to mention that I actually didn't cure the other half, but I do recommend you guys actually cure it before doing the other second half. Now using the dotting tool, using the opposite color of the other end, I'm just going to go ahead and just draw a little tiny dot, then cure for 30 seconds. I'm going to use this matte top coat. Here's how the nails look before applying it, just so you guys can get a look at how they look before. Now I'm going to go in and apply one thin layer to each nail, then cure for 60 seconds. After curing, and this is how they look, I think it definitely brings out the design a lot more than when I used the glossy top coat. Here's how you guys can see it to get a better look at the design. And now I'm going to go in, apply some cuticle oil, and that's basically it for today's set. Let me know what you guys think down below about this set. Did you guys love them or did you guys not like them? Let me know. I honestly just appreciate any feedback you guys have. Also, don't forget to use my discount code priscilaXO on the Nail Addict website to receive some money off. But yeah, this is how the set turned out. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hopefully you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.